All right, what's going on? Here's what we got. N is not a zero number. It's not equal to 0. Okay, it's just some number, but it's not 0. Which of these is true? N squared is greater than n. Okay? 2n is greater than n. All right? N plus 1 is bigger than n. Here's your options. Is it the first one, the second one, the third one, or a combination? Is it 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, all of that kind of stuff? Here's why I wanted you to respond so quickly. I want you to choose a number. Give me a number that I can plug in and see if this works. We're going to do some back solving here. Choose a number. Come on, somebody. The number 1. All right, fine. 1. Is 1 squared bigger than 1? No. 1 squared is actually equal to 1. So this one is not always true. Actually, I kind of would have wished you chose 2, because then I could say, oh, 2 squared is bigger than 2, and then this one would be true, and then we would have to figure out that, hey, wait a second, we have to consider n equal to 1 for that to always be true. All right, but good, you chose 1. So what's your answer? Is it 2 and 3? Because look, if I plug in 1 over here, that would be 2 times 1 is bigger than 1. That's true. Good. 2 is bigger than 1. That's true as well. Choose another number. Let's try to figure out, can you think of a case of a number where this or this would not be true? If you don't know, say, I don't know, because I don't want to burn up all my recording time just waiting for you guys. All right, -1. I'm glad you chose that one. Not all numbers are positive numbers. If they say n can be any number except 0, you have to consider that they're both positive and negative numbers. If I chose -1, or maybe let's choose -2 for this case. Is that all right with you? I'm going to choose -2. What will happen is you'll have 2 times -2 is bigger than -2. Well, that's -4 is bigger than -2. That's not true. -4 is actually smaller than -2, so this is not true. On the other hand, n plus 1 is bigger than n. Okay, so that would be -2 plus 1 is bigger than -2. All right, that's -1 is bigger than -2. That's true. So we're still good here. Can you think of any other kind of number that I might want to consider? We considered positive numbers, we considered negative numbers. The only constraint I gave you was that n was not 0. In fact, it's actually another case where number 1 isn't true. I kind of wish we didn't choose the number positive 1, but anyway. If you don't know, just say, I don't know. I just need you guys to answer real quick. IDK? Okay. Here's the other third category of numbers that I can think of off the top of my head. Fractions. Fractions are totally allowed, right? If I chose 1/2 as n, look at that, n squared is bigger than n. N squared, 1/2 squared is actually 1/4. Is that bigger than 1/2? That's not true. That's another case where we would say number 1 isn't true. But this would still be true, because 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. 3/2 is bigger than 1/2. That's true. So your answer is really, it's only number 3. It's only the third choice. But the point I'm trying to make is, if they tell you, I'm thinking of a number that is not 0, then you have to consider, in this case, the positive numbers, or positive integers. Integers are straight up just, like 1, 2, 3. You have to consider the positive integers, the negative integers, or the fractions, both positive and negative. Does that make sense? All right.